But maganda ang pagkalagay ni Earl Strickland dito. Yung bola ay halos nasa labi ng side. And Efren has a problem here because he has to control that white ball from fouling or scratching. Papatamain niya and he has to make sure na hindi mag-foul or scratch itong white ball niya. Efren is looking at the safety here. Karambola 8. Champion.
Yun yung sinukat niya, no? Exactly.
Magaling talaga sa karambola yan.
Shows the tension. A world, for late stage world final, when the magician is slightly stumped.
Well, now it's going to be a straight bank into the top right pocket. He's made his bed.
If he'd played that shot harder, he could have got a position for the rail shot.
Too much of a gamble. Here we go. Top right.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Brazilian Bustamante!
で蓋されてる形です
は
ね。
これひょっとして9ボール狙うようです。ああ、しかし角に引っかかってコースが変わってしまった。
すごいことしますよね。
これまた、はい、
一番悪いところですね。角に当たるという。それ以外だったら、まあ今入ってましたけどね。コースももし入らなくてもセーフティーになってますよね。
ここだけはダメというところに手玉いってしまいましたね。
はい。
やはり流れはレイズにあるようです。ああ、しかしこれしっかり当てて、しかもセーフティー。
すごいセーフティーです
スーパーショットです。これぞ別次元のビリヤード。もう当たった後の止まるとこは完全にイメージしてショットしてるんでしょうね。
I think that's one thing he probably needs right now is a short game, maybe a 9-ball combination to get him on the board, trailing 7-0.
He's going to have to use a lot of draw on this shot. He's going to bring the cue ball back into the middle of the table, striking the 3-ball at low English, bringing the cue ball backwards. Great shot, nice draw shot.
Brought it all the way back. And in good shape.
On that brown 7 here.
If he makes this shot, he goes on. If he misses it, he'll be sitting forever. Oh, he's decided on the safety. He's going to hide him behind the brown. Pretty smart play there, George. Now he's going to live to see another day.
Well, you've got to have a strong dose of the smarts against this guy. I think we'll go 3 cushions and pot it in the left middle.
No, Efren's one of those guys who keeps it simple. That's why he's so successful. All he's got to do is drive that to a rail. Now look at the touch he played there. I mean, he drove that ball right up to a rail, made it as tough as possible for George.
Touch of a surgeon, hand in a sharp scalpel. Yeah, delicate area.
Efren's saying, yeah, that was a good shot, wasn't it? Beat that, George.
So your name means no worries, Susie? Have a bit of this.
Efren's very pleased with that last shot. That's Efren's version of joy, what you just saw.
Alan, has George got any kind of defense here, or is it all-out attack on a bank?
Yeah, he could play the 5-ball up and leave the cue ball tied up behind the 8-ball. That would be ideal. He's gone for the bank, thinking he had a two-way shot using the 8 as a blocker, but it looks to me like it's like Efren can see this ball, and all he has to do is make it. The cue ball is going to wind up with a shot on the brown if he makes this shot.
Well, if he can see it, he can execute. Like the tongue of a poisonous lizard. Oh, come on! Come on! Magician at work!
If you can't cut it, bank it. The always open for this man, even on...
Will he have a shot on the one? Yes, I believe he will if it does. Oh, no! The 4 ball at the last minute came up and crashed the party.
Efren, you know, his right ball off the break is, it's not scooting back, you know, it's kind of just either staying in that area or even rolling forward. But, well, there's no obvious one-rail kick on this one.
No, I think the path he's exploring now is a 3-rail path. Or can he find a place to push?
And isn't it so hard to push when you've got the object fall near?
Oh, watch this.
He's got to get that foot down. This looks like a Mike Massey shot here. Not quite.
That was a bit surprising, and even from Reyes.
He needed to really...
Great shot on the one. Chang would love to have kept Reyes in his chair, certainly for a longer period of time than he did.
I hope all you millions of them in the UK are taking notes on this. It's one of the biggest crowd games sport in the world, and we're sure the Pacific Rim are tuning in. Taiwan, and of course the Philippines, who have been for some time the world's best at 4-man team events. But this is singles for the biggest prize in the game. Oh, brilliant shot! Housie nicely on the pink as well.
Yes, he had the straight.
He's got two things he can do here: shoot the 4 into the 7, or shoot the 4 straight up the rail, pocketed here.
And he goes a long way and didn't get it.
But look what happened. Left him half safe.
That guy got me with the camera over there. Boy, I'm telling you.
You heard McCready say that our cameraman got him. When you miss, you like to blame it on everything. Reyes better make this. He made the 7 inside. Great shot. Great shot. And got perfect position. Now the impetus swings back to...
Now, I cannot see Efren getting a legal shot here.
Well, there's a tiny gap here between the 7 and the rail. If you could find a way to get in there.
Yeah, that's a hard gap to get to.
Yeah.
How about hitting the point, taking your chances?
You know what? He might be doing that. I think you made the right call.
Got it.
Wow.
Legal shot. You called it, B-boy, and Efren executed it.
要不要做个3-9组合球，或者是说来3号球来？哎，哇，果然做3-9组合球啊！但是他这个哇，这个左塞下的不够，哎，他的左塞下的不够啊，他应该下一点左塞，这样子的话，这个3-9组合球会比较直一点啊，会比较好瞄准啊，比较好瞄准。那现在角度大了，当然就比较不好瞄准啊。好，看看是继续3-9组合球呢，还是说啊？ 应该是3-9组合球啊，好，没有问题，还是打进，保留一手啊，母球吹干2颗星到球台的上方，以防。
Plenty of angle. He's going to have to draw this back again off the 2 side cushions.
Not using any kind of side spin, so that gives you the angle.
Well, that was the problem, Sid. The position to the 5, and I don't know whether this goes by the 9. And judging by Efren's reaction,
it doesn't.
I'd say absolutely not.
Well, why didn't he use the check side to come back on a straight line?
He might have tried to get back inside the 5, Sid. He's just not hitting the ball as well as he'd like.
Beautiful.
Now take note, not only the fact that he made this, but look at the speed at which he played it. Had he missed?
Used to shoot. Nick will put the cue ball behind the 6 ball and put the 1 ball up table by the 9 ball. Oh, we put it by the 5 ball, okay, but notice the cue ball behind the 6 ball. He wanted to make sure that he kept the cue ball snookered from hitting the 1 ball.
Reyes, they call him the master, the magician, the great touch. He doesn't mind playing a safety game.
No, he loves this part of the game right here. He hardly ever misses the ball when he kicks at it. Misses hitting it.
Oh, my goodness, what a shot.
There you go. He kicked the 1 ball in.
You can hear the oohs and the ahs, and this is a hard crowd to impress. Probably the most knowledgeable of any of the crowds in the country.
Look at this shot. 1 ball right in the side without even touching a rail.
That would seem to be a pretty elementary shot. It's a bit shy of pace, I think. Oh, he might just have got there. No, it's on a snooker. It's a very risky pot. If he can get past to the outside edge, the left-hand edge, it's still a risky pot to take on. What does he do? The slow safety to the side cushion just before the middle pocket.
Well, they always say, don't they, Steve, in this game, the great players are the guys that go out and win the match. You don't win a match by playing safe, but surely here, Hill, caution has got to be the #1 factor.
Well, firstly, we don't know whether he can actually clip the left-hand edge. I don't think he can, but there is the possibility of the long bank just going past the 6, but it's so risky.
And with no safety net, why would you take that risk?
Well, there may be a slight element of safety. Oh, that's a great shot. That is a great shot. What a shot. What a shot.
Lee was going in the corner there, just kicked out of the place by the 2. Efren comes to the table.
Very, very tight call. Who is favourite here? Suke is on fire in the world performance this year in big matches, but this man, ferocious opponent. Shots like that, look at that.
What a shot that was. Nothing said for this man.
Fabio Petroni out of the tournament. But hey, whenever Reyes picks up a stick and gets near the blue stuff, there are things to
going in rather than hitting the far angle. So just a safety for Morris. I think he's just made the snooker.
Has he though?
8 ball.
Well, he's called the 8 ball to the right hand top pocket. The referee, Ken Sherman, saying, are you sure you've got enough room?
Well, he's going to have to take a close look at this, Phil. He's going to be standing right over it. This is going to be close.
Wow.
Foul call. Reyes laughs.
Into the corner pocket where he can just stop here. Oh, he's trying to break them apart.
Oh, and he's done it. But has he done enough?
I don't think he's going to be jumping for joy at the result there.
Could he go for a combination?
It would be a very, very thin cut on the 7, but it may be there. Doesn't look like that. Well, he is. He's going for that combination. Yeah, Efren, I'd take another look at it as well. I know he chose The bank.
Oh, he loves those bank shots.
Okay, he's going to curve his cue ball.
Beautiful.
Oh, great shot.
Beautiful. Oh, got a bad kiss there. Got a bad kiss. Oh. Well, he'd have had that one ball buried and the cue ball back down behind the 3, and he got a bad bounce, didn't he?
Right, he had to make his cue ball go around the 2. We call that curving our rock.
Well, the Miz has got most of those shots.
Yeah, I believe he's just going to play this ball across the side. And this is the ball that he has to play position on. I believe it does pass the 7, so I believe he'll just shoot this across the side. No, he's ducking. Evidently, the 2 won't go.
He might cut it in the end down there. Is that a shot? Is that unbelievable? I mean, how thin? I've seen delicatessens don't cut meat that thin. I mean, even though they try. What a... Huh?
当然，你把这个子球呢打到9号的旁边呢，要付出一点这个冒险的代价，就是现在了。魔术师也许可以变个魔术，就把9号球给弄到这个底袋里面去。小心，看看9号球真的弄进去了，真的弄进去了！哈哈 ，Efren Reyes 在这局比赛当中实在太精彩了，连变了2。
Going in the pocket for Reyes, it is making its way to that head cushion, as it's known in head string cushion, as it's known in 9-ball pool. The bottom of the table for snooker players, the top of the table apparently for pool players.
Strickland against Takahashi. World champions Booth Archer having a bit of a drubbing from Yang. Schmack takes on Okamura. Later.
The long bank from Reyes, and an important bank from Reyes. He knew he had to play that aggressively. Never touched the sides.
Hindi na siya nakapunta sa mesa, no? At saka
nakabalik man siya, wala eh. Walang ibig sabihin yung pagbalik niya na yun. Ito, hindi na naman niya nagustuhan, no?
Oh, dahil masyadong kargado. Pero may pasok pa rin yan. Yan, that's where he wanted the white ball. Hindi na dapat nakakargahan yun eh. Sabi niya, anong nangyari doon? Mali yata tumbok ko ron. Pero may pasok pa rin yun eh. The way I see it from this angle of the table, no? Sa side pocket yung 8.
Ayan yung view naman doon sa kabila.
Ang dami kasi sa inyong nervyoso, sabi ni Efren. Sometimes, alam mo,
pero yan eh, kumbaga sabi ni Efren eh, teka.
Every shot means a lot. I mean, it could mean the whole match. He's missed again. He's not going to snooker him here. Efren's going to have a shot.
Well, those are 4 shots in a row that Oliver now needs to go sit in his chair and forget. Here's another look. He's trying to bank this ball into the side pocket, and he's a ball short of that.
And Oliver's looking. I seen him go back to his chair, and he looked back at the crowd again. He's going to have to get the crowd out of his mind. Yeah, he's going to have to get the crowd out of his mind, because if he sits there and you know, they're not doing it against Oliver. They're just doing for Efren. You know, they're just rooting for their man, Efren. Yeah. And, you know, if you can see him, when he was going back to his chair there, he just...
Maybe his saving grace. You might even try and disturb them. He has. But he was playing.
Or the each-way bet of the plant.
Because
he had in mind either disturbance or this plant.
This is a difficult plant.
But actually
really
compromise to work the sort of each-way bet. It's very difficult, but it was. I think it was part of the equation in his head. So he's going to drive into the black. Genius at work.
Out. One of the Filipino stars, Jose Perica, now lives in America, failed to make it through the qualifying stages.
Just not getting the balls completely safe, Tony. Well, they're safe, but at this level of play, leaving your opponent this type of shot can lead to problems, as he can get you in a very, very good snooker back. He doesn't want this to really go in. Well, perhaps he does, I don't know, but he's left himself a very difficult two. They love that. Perhaps somebody's just told him a joke at the same.
No. Tumayo na si Efren.
Kasi siya na talaga titira. Ori pwede niyang ipasa. No? Dahil
titingnan lang yung kailangan tingnan niya. Aba. Aba! Tumong mukha ni El Strickland. Tumong mukha ni El Strickland. Napatunga nga si El Strickland. Oh? Nag-isip muna.
Had to play with draw off 2 cushions, and that looks good. Is it going to stop? Well, it just did in time, and my goodness me.
And that seemed to actually stop in an indentation in the table that was made by the balls being placed there.
Yes, I mean,
from the rack.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't have enough check side on it to hold the cue ball. It drifted on, and yes, it seemed to be pulled up by something. And it's left him a really good opportunity. Well, well.
When he was a young lad in that pool hall in the Philippines, he could have never dreamed he would have an 8-ball for $500,000. But that isn't a dream. Here in Reno, Nevada, it's a reality.
Yeah!
It's there! Efren Reyes, the World 8-Ball Open Champion. What a finish!
From Manchester to anywhere you like, the main man in pool, the man they call the magician, Efren Reyes, the world champion. Got to be favourite to this kind of pool as well. Up to now in the round robin we've been playing alternate break. This is winner breaks. And in the World Championship he reeled off 7 to beat former world champion Ralph Suke in one game. And look at that for control.